Welcome to Coding with Bert. My name is Bert. This is my new Java tutorial series. This is the first video, and unfortunately today we're actually not going to start coding. We have to download and install two things before we can actually get to writing and running our code. If you already have the Java development kit and an IDE, you can skip on to the next video. However, most of you, I'm assuming, are beginners and have no idea what I just said. So let me get you started and downloading these two things. And so let's just go ahead and start. First thing we need to do is go into Windows Explorer, right click on this PC and go down to Properties. Next, we're going to go to System Type and take note of how many bits your operating system is running under. So mine is running under 64. Yours might be running on 32 or 86 or whatever. But what's important is for you to keep note of this number, 64 bits. So now that we have that ready to go, we can close this, or we can close out of this. Next, you're going to want to refer to the video description and go onto the links. Go onto the first link. The first link is an Oracle link. I already have it open. It should be a link to the Java Development Kit 10, which is, as of the time I'm recording this video, the most recent one. So what you're going to want to do is come down here and click on Accept and find your operating system and click on this. And a download should pop up. Here we go. Save file and just save it to wherever you save your stuff. Save. So while that is downloading, go ahead and click on the second link on the description, and it will take you to this website, eclipse.org. And what you're going to want to do is remember that number that you just found, 64-bit or whatever yours was, and click here. Next, just hit download. And after a few seconds, you should get another pop-up. Save file and save it wherever you save your files. And now we have two things downloading. So now I'm just going to fast forward to whenever these things finish downloading. Of course, depending on your internet speed, it might take more or it might take less. So just bear with me and I'll see you once these are downloaded. Alright, so we're back. Our downloads have been completed. Let's go to the folder where we downloaded these things. Let's start with the JDK. We're gonna have an exe application. We're just gonna click it and run it. It might take a second to load. Click yes. After a few seconds, this installer will pop up. It's gonna say preparing to install. Just give it a second. A lot of this video is just gonna be me fast forwarding through the parts where you're gonna need to be waiting. Click next. Next. And now we're just gonna have to wait. Okay, now we're gonna have another window. It's gonna say custom setup, and we're just gonna keep this checked and click next. And now this is gonna start to run. So again, I'm gonna fast forward through this part. Alright, now that other window is gonna be closed, and we're gonna get this message. It's gonna say that we successfully installed the development kit, and we're just gonna hit close. And it might seem like nothing happened, but the Java development kit is now installed into your computer. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is install the IDE, Eclipse Photon, which is the other file that we downloaded. We're gonna go to the folder in which we saved it. And what we're gonna do is actually, to make this easier, we're going to just drag this down to the desktop. Next, we're going to, again, open Windows File Explorer and go to the C drive and go to Program Files, and we're going to open this file, and it's going to say Eclipse. And what we're going to do is we're going to click and drag this into program files. And we're going to say continue. And this is going to take a few minutes as well. What's happening is this folder has all of the files for this program, and we're copying them from this zip folder into our computer files so that we can run it in our computer. In order to open this zip file, we need WinRAR, or most Windows 10 computers actually come with an unzipper. But if yours doesn't, I'm going to leave a download link for WinRAR, which is a program that is going to allow you to unzip this. So if you don't have the Windows unzipper, you might need to go and download that WinRAR program. So let's give this a second, and I'm going to be back when this is completed. Okay, so we have successfully copied our Eclipse folder into our program files folder, and that might have taken a couple of minutes or so. Next, what we're going to do is open this up, our Eclipse folder, and we're going to right click on Eclipse exe, which has this little purple icon, and we're going to create shortcut. And we're going to get this little message, and it's going to ask us if we want to put the shortcut in desktop instead. I'm going to click yes. So next we see that if we go to our desktop, we can see Eclipse exe shortcut. And so what I'm going to do is actually rename this to Eclipse Photon IDE. Of course, this is like voluntary. You don't need to do this, but I think it looks better. Next, I'm going to close out of these two folders and delete this zip file. And that's it. You've successfully installed Photon IDE and Java JDK 10. And you're ready to start programming. I'm going to see you in the next video where we're going to actually write and run our first Java program, as well as get familiar with the IDE. So see you then, and thanks for watching this video.